Okay, here is my stars, and this is the garden bed that I said was struggling. So this garden bed, oh, the soil smelled so bad. It looked like something, smelled like something was rotten underneath. And I'm trying not to get the top foliage or the flowers, but look at my beauties. They're so gorgeous. And the garden center, I got these white gladiolas. They only had one bag left, and I was like, dang it, because I would have bought all of those. So it was probably a blessing that they didn't have uh, more than the one bag, um, because I know I would have gotten the whole tray of those because I just love a white flowering plant. Um, they are so gorgeous to me. I love it. And even the Dusty Miller, which will be my only thing, the only thing I have of any interest in the winter, because that does stay. Oh, and then my radishes, but I don't have any more radish seeds. I poured all of the radish seeds in this bed last year, and it actually, I think the radishes healed this garden bed, along with, a few other plants. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get a flower. I was trying to avoid getting a flower, and I got a flower anyway. Um, so I think the radishes, along with potatoes, I think I planted, um, what was it that I planted? I forget the name of it. But I planted a ton of seeds over here. And of course, cannas. I planted those in my elephant ear corns. Most of those didn't survive, but a couple of them are coming back. I actually added that one back in this garden bed. So this one right here, um, I added back into the garden bed because I had one on the back parameter that I needed to move. And then I added this little bitty tiny one there. And then I added that one there. But all the rest of them did not survive. And I am just so thrilled how these plants are growing together. And I hope this mound gets a little bit bigger. And matter of fact, I need to fertilize. I need to give them some nutrients because I was hoping that mound got a little bit bigger. Um, and then I got a little bit more flowers before the fall. And actually, the cannas are hiding this one so much I might have to move her. So in garden planning, I didn't need all six. I just needed one, two, four. I needed four because there's another one in there being hidden by gladiolas and cannas. Oh, let me get back here. So my wisteria is hiding back there toward the fence because I wanted the wisteria to climb up the fence and have some kind of interest on the fence. But has decided not to climb the fence. She does have one little spot where she goes through one of the fence holes, but she doesn't want to actually attach to the fence, and that's okay because I still enjoy her. But with all of this shade, I don't know how well she's going to do because the cannas are looking gorgeous. And now this year, the cannas are actually only about 5 feet tall, which is odd for the canna, for my canna. But I did do several chop backs. So maybe she's just saying, hey, you chopped me down a couple of times and this is what you're going to get because I see one starting to flower already. And normally when they start flowering, that is their height. Or from what I've known since I've had the cannas. So yeah, once they start flowering, that is the height they will be that season. But yeah, normally mines they cover the fence. But this year, so this one, can you see that? Oh, I hope I can get anybody's yard. Move from the wall. So this one right here is flowering, and but I don't see any flowers on the others. Oh, and there's a little elephant ear peering in there like, hey, get me to the sun. Get me to the sun. She's shading me. Um, and elephant ears, they do appreciate a little bit of shade. So my yard is direct sunlight. Look at all these grasshoppers. Okay, so grasshoppers and my yard, they are best friends. I have so many grasshoppers every year. And I'm just looking at the little baby grasshoppers right now. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So the canas get a little bit ugly once the, oh, it's a, what did my son tell me it was? A butterfly grasshopper. Once that butterfly grasshopper becomes like an adult grasshopper, he is going to eat that cane of foliage like nobody's business. Um, so it's gonna get ugly, and of course I chop that back. I chop it back. I try to treat uh, with something to discourage the grasshoppers from eating it, but ugh, it gets really ugly, really, really ugly. Okay, so I think I'm through watering that garden bed, and this video can end, so I can go to the next.